everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Because of gerrymandering, and your black ass is sitting here telling me that it doesn't matter.
Now you're assuming that white people are all racist and evil.
I never said that.
Is your city council member black that represents your district?
Yes. My city council is majority white. Republican.
No, but is your representative black?
What part are you missing?
Is the person representing your
because see, this is
person
He's at a disadvantage, Officer Tatum, because he's operating in a silo. He's by himself. He's outnumbered. That's what Gary's saying.
Majority black city.
To me, that's this is the problem.
This is the lie. No, this is the problem. Because this is where conservatives are lying every day.
No, you just make everything about race.
Black city. I live in a majority black city. I have a community where we have never had black people as the majority on the city council because of gerrymandering, and your black ass is sitting here telling me that it doesn't matter.
Now you're assuming that white people are all racist and evil.
I never said that.
So a white person can't represent your community because they're white?
See, now you're lying. This is another thing.
I'm asking you.
This is a tactic. This is a tactic.
No, it's no tactic. It's no tactic. Just talking. He's just talking.
I want to no.
Hey, guys. Hold on, let me just say, ain't nobody getting cut off, y'all. One at a time. Ain't nobody getting cut off. I'm not editing any of this out. I know that. I understand that. You don't get your the floor is yours. I'm just letting you know you ain't getting cut off. This is not getting edited. I'm letting y'all speak.
Gary,
go ahead, officer.
This is what I would respect what Gary's saying if he said, we have not had proper representation, meaning people have not represented us properly, not because of the color of their skin. You're drawing representation properly being met with because they ain't never let a black person do it. Are you saying that white people? You saying that white people are inherently against black people and representation?
That are here. I'm saying the white men that are represented us here are trash.
You saying none of the white people care about none of the black people in your city?
Yeah, see, man, this is the baiting that race Tatum is putting out there. It's like all white people are not taking care of black people. That's not what he said. He said it's ran by white people. White people are running this town, and it's not going good. So what's the problem? Like, it's not saying that white people are bad, and it's not saying that white people can't run a town. It's saying that the people who are in charge and the city is failing are responsible, and it's predominantly white. So we can't say that, oh, things will be better if you have more conservatives, which mostly white. If you do have conservative blacks, you'll have some in there. But then you have them all on the boards, and they're failing. We are voting in the wrong people based on political party versus based on knowledge, expertise, people who do their job correctly, people who elevate the city, who manage funds right, people who all this stuff. But see, but what you want to highlight is Minneapolis, that a Democrat ran city. Everybody's stealing millions and millions of dollars. You'll highlight that, make that the highlight. But when it comes to places like Oklahoma and Oklahoma City, where our schools are underfunded, our kids are the inner city kids are the least of the educated. We have a terrible teacher to student ratio, which matters because that's the products that we're putting out every day. Every year, new kids turn 18. A whole set of kids turn 18. The adults. They adults now. As the products that we are bringing up, we can't even find them going to help enough teachers to teach these students. Now, people are getting educations, but they're going to not the inner city schools, where it's more affluent. But check this out. Y'all know gentrification, right? The kids who benefit from gentrification are not going to these inner city schools. They're going to private schools. They're having they're homeschooling these kids. They're not these kids that are buying up the east side. Their parents who buying up the east side are not sending their kids to Douglas, which was historically a predominantly black school on the northeast side. It's on Martin Luther King Boulevard. Let's be real. But the white population has not risen in that school. So do you think they're sending their kids to these schools? Absolutely not. They're not sending these kids to these schools. So, it's gentrification for what? It's not making the school any better. So
this is a tactic.
No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that.
No, I'm asking. You keep saying we ain't done nothing, until they get a black person in.
No.
You saying the problem is because there's majority white. That's what you said. You didn't say it because they're majority corrupt. You said because
real quickly, Gary, go ahead. Gary, real quickly, go ahead and answer. Real quickly, go ahead and answer.
I'm going to say that, and you may agree with me here, that if you're from a community, if you were born and raised in a certain community, I was born and raised in North Baton Rouge in the Glen Oaks area. I understand Glen Oaks. The majority of the people who live here are black. That happens to be a part of my cultural understanding, okay? There are certain things that I experienced growing up in this neighborhood that a white person that grew up in Kenilworth may not have experienced. Therefore, the person who is white from Kenilworth does not have the same lived experience as me, so I don't want that person to represent me. So I'm not done. So I would rather someone who has a same lived experience, who cares about some of the same things. That's what white people are asking for every day. Why, when black people ask for it, is it somehow wrong?
How do you think, where you see white people asking for stuff like that?
They don't have to say white. They say stuff like people with the same moral fabric as us, people who have the same cultural beliefs as us. This you were saying 5 minutes ago.
My cultural beliefs are American beliefs. What are you saying?
What the hell is an American belief?
What do you mean? Loving your country, working hard, living an American dream.
So if you believe that that's an American belief, why is it acceptable for America to just go into other countries and snatch their presidency? Would that be acceptable for somebody to come over here and snatch our president? Would you think that was acceptable?
Well, if we let them do it, then they'll do it.
No. You're not answering the question. See, some of the things that we do to create conflict.
I don't have a problem with our president going and removing.
I'm a box right here.
I don't mind that our president.
Hold on, fellas. One at a time.
If you don't think it's acceptable for somebody to come over here and snatch our president, why the hell is it acceptable for America to go around the world and snatch people's presidents, decide who can have what, and you can't even fix your own country. You can't even take. You're in debt up to your neck. I'm talking.
Why do we go and get Maduro?
We're in debt to our neck talking about national defense, and you can't even protect the people in your own country. Why do we get
Maduro? Why do we go and extract Maduro from
oil?
That's your opinion.
Oil.
Maduro committed crimes. Maduro committed crimes against the United States. Maduro committed crimes against you. Maduro committed crimes against the United States.
Let's see. Okay, let me see. What crimes did Maduro commit? All right, let's see here. Okay. Maduro is criminally charged by the United States with narco-terrorism, conspiracy, cocaine importation, conspiracy, and weapons offenses involving machine guns and destructive devices. All right, so Maduro was a drug kingpin, I guess. Was he a drug kingpin? I mean, if I'd like to see how they prosecute that. I mean, Maduro's already in Guantanamo Bay, whatever. He's already locked up in Colorado and 23-hour lockdown. okay, in the mountains, in a bunker. He'll never be seen again. Okay. That man is out of here. Remember, they couldn't even keep El Chapo down, for real, for real. El Chapo was out of here. He was gone. All I gotta say is, it's crazy how he went from. No, if we talk about American values, what did he say? What did he say? I believe in. What did he say? He believes in.
This you were saying 5 minutes ago.
My cultural beliefs are American beliefs. What are you saying?
What the hell is an American belief?
What do you mean? Loving your country, working hard.
Is that just American?
Loving your country, working hard, believing.
American dream.
Believing in the American dream. Oh man. Listen. Honestly, the American dream. The American dream is a thing. And loving your country, I don't want to talk about people who come from other countries or who have backgrounds in other countries but are American citizens. But if you're an American and you still represent Puerto Rico, which is American, but it's a different flag. Or you're an American, but you still represent Mexico, or your Irish heritage, or your Italian heritage, or your African roots, or your Chinese roots, your Japanese roots, your Indian roots, not Native American. I'm talking about from India, or your Pakistani. If you are an American and you still represent that, are you living the American dream? Are you really proud of the country that you live in, that you were born in, that you are a citizen of? So what Officer Tatum is saying is not really logical to most Americans, because most Americans have roots from other countries. A lot of them. A lot of Americans have roots from other countries. And that's kind of what makes America great. But we have this thing where we're isolating immigration and people who immigrate here or migrate here. Migrate here, looking at. So I don't know, man. I just say, like, be who you are, love what you love, but don't be a Tatum. In a world full of PJs, don't be a Tatum. Okay?